Welcome back to Brass Tacks. The streets of Punjab's Firozpur witnessed a dramatic car chase straight out of Fast and Furious.
Two men in a white sedan refused to stop at a police barricade despite being flagged to, so the police decided to follow them in an SUV. The car first brushed a scooter on the side, causing the woman riding it to fall off. At a busy junction, the sedan got stuck behind another car. That's when a cop with a gun in his hand jumped out of the police car behind. The cop pointed the gun at the two men inside the car, but even then the driver barged his way through the car in front. The cop was determined to stop the two men, fired at their tires, puncturing them, but the car still kept going as he chased the vehicle on foot. The two men were finally arrested after driving another 10 kilometers. 10 grams of heroin was recovered from them.
A pedestrian was mowed down in Kolkata by a teen driver in a Jaguar. The accused, who had got his license just last year, was driving his father's Jaguar at breakneck speed. He rammed into a 40-year-old woman who was walking beside the footpath, killing her instantly. The driver has been arrested. Smart cars are slowly but surely finding their wheels in India, but why are they such a big deal? They have apps which offer detailed maps, notifications. They have the ability to communicate with other cars that are on the road at the same time. It has safety features like geofencing, emergency SOS buttons, a comprehensive infotainment system which connects the cars in the vicinity. It also has voice-based assistance to try and improve the driving experience. Self-proclaimed BJP member Shrikant Tyagi was nabbed after 100 hours after a now viral video of him abusing and assaulting a woman in Noida.
After sending the police on a wild goose chase through Meerut, Muzaffarnagar, Rishikesh and Haridwar for 4 days, Shrikant Tyagi was finally arrested from the Shraddhapuri area of Meerut-Dehradun bypass and dragged in by the cops when the Noida police addressed media. As many as 12 police teams were constituted to nab him.
मेन एक्यूज बहुत चालाकी से अपने आप को छुपा रहा था. इसको मेरठ के पास से हमारी टीम्स ने अपने सहयोगियों के साथ गिरफ्तार कर लिया.
Tyagi was booked for molestation after abusing a woman at a Noida housing complex in a now viral video.
श्रीकांत कुछ कहना है? जी बताइए. जी.
5 cars were recovered from Tyagi. All vehicles had number plate of special series.
40 days after Eknath Shinde was sworn in as Maharashtra Chief Minister, the cabinet has finally been expanded. 18 ministers took oath today. Among them were BJP State President Chandrakant Patil, Radhakrishnan Vikhe Patil and Uday Samant. Shinde said that a second round of cabinet expansion is likely to be held in September. Kerala Governor Arif Mohammad Khan is planning to initiate action against the Vice-Chancellor of the Kannur University after the wife of the Chief Minister's private secretary was appointed as an associate professor in the university. Arif Mohammad Khan has sought an explanation from the Vice-Chancellor after a complaint stated that the UGC rules were flouted during this appointment. Amid rising threats from China along the line of actual control, India is stepping up vigil. Hindustan Aeronautics is working on an AI-driven multi-role drone. Now, these drones will be able to carry up to 40 kilograms of payload. It's used for transporting essential supplies. The maiden test flight will happen by the middle of next year. HAL will produce 60 such drone platforms in phase 1 of this program. Tensions between China and Taiwan are showing no signs whatsoever of diffusing.
China's Air Force and Navy continue military exercises close to Taiwan. China has sent military ships and planes across the midline that separates the two sides in the Taiwan Strait and launched missiles into waters surrounding the island. Multiple types of warship and aircraft participated in the drill, focusing on air control operations, in-flight refueling, air support for naval units and other training subjects. Taiwan's foreign minister said that China aims to control the East and South China Sea via the Taiwan Strait.
China may try to routinize its actions in an attempt to wreck the long-term status quo across the Taiwan Strait.
Taiwan on its part is getting battle ready, holding live-fire artillery drills. The training is being used to test combat readiness in response to Chinese aggression post Nancy Pelosi's visit.
Amid tensions between Taipei and Beijing, there are fears that Xi Jinping may be going the Vladimir Putin way. Russia's Z symbol was seen on Chinese military cars. These military vehicles were spotted in the Fujian province. In fact, the Chinese military activity has increased in Fujian, which is the southernmost province closest to the Taiwan Straits, as it were. The Russian military operations in Ukraine were symbolized by the Z symbol. In fact, Russian armored vehicles in Ukraine were all painted with the symbol Z. At least 8 people were killed and 6 others missing in South Korea as heavy rainfall inundated the greater Seoul area. The downpour submerged roads, flooded metro stations. It caused blackouts across the city. Some areas received the highest rainfall they've seen in 80 years. Former U.S. President Donald Trump claims that his Florida home in Mar-a-Lago was raided by the FBI. Trump said a large group of FBI agents were at Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach and had broken open a safe. The search was reportedly linked to an investigation into his handling of classified material while he was in office. 23-time Grand Slam winner Serena Williams has announced that she's planning to retire from tennis after the upcoming U.S. Open. In an article in Vogue magazine, the 40-year-old has said that though she will try to win the U.S. Open, it's time for her to move in a different direction. She said that she will evolve away from tennis and focus on other things that are important to her. Superstar Shah Rukh Khan lost his cool when a fan tried to forcefully stop him for a picture at the Mumbai airport. The actor was accompanied by his sons Aryan and Abram. While walking out of the airport, suddenly a fan tried to hold SRK's hand and take a selfie. A visibly angry SRK shook off his hand. Aryan was then seen calming his father down. That's a wrap. Maria Shakil will be joining you live from Patna in a special edition of News Epicenter.